always been open to anyone that wanted to come talk to me. My cell phone number is known to a great many people, probably too many people. Nearly every day I have lunch out somewhere in the county. During these past 4 years, a curious thing has been happening. People stop to talk to me. The phone rings. There's a knock at the door at my house. People find me and they tell me about their son or daughter, wife or husband who found some trouble and how they can't get the sheriff to talk to them. They tell me how a friend or relative in jail and they can't find the sheriff to talk to them. They tell me how they drive all the way to Woodbine, you know the gas prices what they are today, and ask to see the sheriff and are told that he's not in or that he's too busy or he doesn't have the time, and all too often he's there but he just doesn't want to talk to them. I've heard this over and over and over. These people who find me are citizens of this county, good people like yourselves, who simply can't understand why the sheriff will not talk to them. They're not looking for favors or special treatment. They're not looking to skirt the law. They're not looking for anything except an elected official to be responsive to the needs of the people who placed him in office. And what's wrong with that? The sheriff is elected to be a bridge between the police, as a lot of us good old boys call them, and law enforcement. And the community. In other words, the sheriff is there to talk with the people in the community if their son's in trouble, their daughter's in trouble, or a spouse. The job of the sheriff is not only to be the chief law enforcement officer, but it's also to be the chief communications officer. During my 24 years as your sheriff, my door was always open. And I'm looking at a lot of individuals out here that I know I talked to that had problems at the time. And I mean that it was not only in a sense that I was always available, but that literally the door to my office stayed open. My cell number was no secret to anyone in the community. If they wanted to get in touch with me, they could. My staff was told that I wanted to talk to anyone who comes to the sheriff's department to talk to me, to see me. I had a standing order to every deputy. You don't dare tell anyone I'm too busy to speak with them. No one in the sheriff's office should be too busy for the people they serve. That was my motto as your sheriff. Sadly, that's not been the case in the last 4 years. 2008, the election for the sheriff was decided by only a few hundred votes. Everyone here knows what happened. In the months leading up to the election, the county commission and commissioners and the media decided that you all, Camden County, needed a new sheriff. Between them, they deluged us with a barrage of false, misleading, and derogatory trash. Those are my words. All designed with one purpose in mind, to elect Tommy Gregory sheriff. By my count, there were somewhere in the neighborhood of 125 newspaper articles, radio spots, and TV ads, or TV segments. Quite clearly, I was tried and convicted in the county commission chamber and in the media. You remember all this. But ladies and gentlemen, did you notice that on the day after the election, there were no more attacks, no more articles, no more radio or TV? And do you know why?
All lies.
During this campaign, I intend to explain why this happened. There's a good explanation, a clear explanation. I'm looking forward to that discussion, because 4 years ago, we were never allowed to finish the fight. I'm here today to announce that I will be a candidate for the sheriff of Camden County and will challenge and defeat Tommy Gregory July 31, 2012. We will finish the fight, here and now. Now, I want you all to get ready. We're going to hear a lot from Tommy Gregory about the past. It's like he's got a giant can full of rotten garbage, 5-year-old garbage, that he wants to rummage through, take it out, bring it up, the same old trash, 5 years old. Not me. I'm going to talk about the here and the now and tomorrow. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. Things like why the people of Camden County can't find the sheriff. Why won't he talk to them? I want to know why his door literally stays shut. I want to know where he goes on all these trips he takes at taxpayers' expense. There have been a ton of them. There haven't been 2 or 3. There have been a lot of them. Thousands of your tax dollars has been spent on his personal enjoyment. He was elected to be here looking after the people of this county, not cavorting across the country from one resort to another. And the firings. Yeah, a lot of you are identified. Tommy Gregory loves to fire people. Yeah. He terminated 125 people. I've got a list of all those people here if you need to look at it. Some of you are here today. He terminated 125, and that relates to 125 families that were affected. How can you fire or hire the wrong person 125 times? This is a problem. It's a big problem. So I'm here to tell you today, here and now, that I plan to end that problem. Yeah. Yeah. How we're going to do it. Currently, every sheriff's department employee serves at the pleasure or the will of the sheriff. He can hire and fire at will. Tommy Gregory clearly understands that. On January 2, 2013, the day after I'm sworn in, I will end that practice. Do it. All Sheriff's Department employees will on that day become county employees under the control of the sheriff, but they will have county rules and regulations, no longer subject to the whim of one person. Their jobs will be protected by due process. You all know about that. That will be done, so help me. Like I say, this election is about the here and now, and protecting people's jobs is definitely something that's here and now. I'm looking forward to this campaign. I want a spirited and lively debate. I want to talk about the issues and the concerns of the people of Camden County. I want to hear your thoughts, and I want to know what's on your mind. I want to plan every single day to spend the next 5 months with the people of Camden County. I want to be your sheriff again.